Hey guys, welcome back to the Transformation Church weekly message recap podcast. We are back. We are on site.
What
do they call that on TV? Remote.
On location.
We are on location today at Tacos El Fluffy.
We told you all was going to happen, and we did it. We're here.
That's right.
We're here.
Rick made it happen.
Old Rick and his Mexican connection.
I was literally about to say that. Is it a coincidence that Ricardo Rodriguez got us in?
There's a network of y'all.
They're
Almost like a cartel. Just kidding.
That sounded so racist right there. That's okay. That's okay.
There's a whole cartel of
I
y'all.
just heard what you said.
Yeah.
That's wild.
No, we're here.
That's crazy.
I missed last week. Y'all did last week. I think. Who was on last week with y'all? Nate?
It was Nate.
Oh, wow.
Which one is this one?
That one's mixed.
Mixed?
Mix.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow. Okay. And let's clarify,
Hibiscus and
it's
pineapple.
not mixed with like liquor or anything.
Yeah, no,
it's
no.
just
We're Christians.
Yeah.
It's a pineapple drink, and then that's a
I told you.
That's good.
Hibiscus mixed with pineapple.
Hibiscus mixed with pineapple.
Wow.
So far, every person that has gotten one of these little fruity drinks
Has made
So,
the same face.
Same
Honestly,
face.
I don't
Wow.
know.
Whoa.
I don't know why we're here. Honestly,
So we said last week, we were just like, yo, that'd be wild if we could get some
because here's what
tacos or
happened.
something.
Pastor Brad, we were trying to figure out what is my title at the church. We're still
yeah.
trying to figure that out.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Pastor Brad mentioned maybe it's like the tacos pastor or whatever.
Right.
And then I just
Pastor
kind
of
of
tacos.
started downhill that I want tacos El Fluffy. And I was like, well, why don't we just get them to come and bring tacos?
Oh.
And then we said, well, why don't we just see if we
Just
can
go
go
on
live?
site. Yeah,
go live.
So-
So we here. And
So-
we're drinking these really good
And
drinks.
If you're the pastor of tacos, would that make you Taco El Pastor? And is it that a real thing?
Yeah, send that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to eat some tacos El
Until
Pastor.
somebody, yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Until
He's
someone
our-
comes up to you, try to
he's
speak
our-
Spanish.
he's
You're
our-
like,
Yeah, then I'm over with.
pork pastor in English.
Is that a fat joke? Good lord!
When you translate it, it's you're the pork pastor.
Wow,
Yeah.
turning in my resignation to tomorrow. So I was kidding.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So here, we don't accept.
yeah.
So
No.
yeah, we're here.
So we're here. Let's talk about Sunday while we're waiting. We're going to get some
Yeah.
tacos on the table here in a minute.
Yeah.
Gio's going to hook us up.
We finished the Sushi Sex subtitle
Yep.
series. It was a good time.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
A little bit of legacy type talk.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk
You were
about-
convicted.
Hey, you want to go live with that?
Oh.
I
Breathe real loud.
mean, yeah. Well, because
What
I was
happened
still, thinking about this legacy talk. I mean, it was such a good sermon. So what's funny is that Pastor Brad leaned in and said, "Hey guys, I'm gonna use you guys for an illustration. Be ready." And so Tiffany leans over and she goes, "Are we the right people for this illustration? Because
what I did not know was
right that God had been dealing with us just in the conversation that you've had, just the sermon that God was already dealing with us, and so and about creating a new generational loop. And I remember Tiff and I sat there just with tears, and so we finished Next Steps. We went home, and I brought the kids to the table, and I said, "Hey guys, how'd you like the sermon?" And of course, both of my kids were like, "Oh, it was great. It was fantastic." I said, "Yeah, because that's pointed towards me and your mom.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, absolutely."
because I was coming for the parents on Sunday.
That's right. But I remember we sat down and I led the conversation, and I just said, "Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Y'all been wilding out over the last few months, which every teenager does." I said, "And I have gotten careless with my words, and so I want to repent towards you, and I want to ask you to forgive me." And both of my kids are, of course, gracious with that, and it's all, "Yeah, Dad, we love you, we forgive you," blah blah blah. And so Tiffany followed suit, and so I mean, it was just a very convicting message, but also the follow up with our children, just to say, "Hey,
It's great.
my bad." Right.
great.
And so, but then I was like, but still, you need to fix yourself, But I promise
Y'all
not to.
still need to get it together.
Yeah, get right.
But I also don't think I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think that you and your wife, though, you and Tiffany, some of the examples you were using are real examples though of like people tell their kids like you're never gonna be anything or you're fat or you're an idiot.
No, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. But
there are people that do that.
Oh yeah, 100%, absolutely. Yeah,
I can't imagine that sermon. There was so much of that did not apply to how I grew up.
Right.
And my parents just never ever was anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, if you've said words like that to your kid,
it's a shame, man.
Man, you're a piece of crap.
Yeah.
And outside of you need to repent. And I don't mind saying that. Like even if you're a Christian, if you tell your kid that they're dumb or they're an idiot or they're not going to be anything or they're fat or they're stupid, like you're a piece of crap, and you do need to get before the Lord and get that fixed because that's terrible that does a kid
feel that way, right?
Yeah.
And I think for us, I apologize because so early on in parenting, whenever we first got our kids, because our kids are adopted, I was so intentional about if there was an argument that I would go back within 30 minutes to fix it, to go that route, right? But what would happen is that the most convicting part was the quote about your kids going to bed upset and then going to school upset. Mm-hmm. And that's where we apologized for. I said, I haven't been as intentional of you going to bed angry, because in my mind I'm going, you're freaking 15 years old. I don't care at the moment, right? And so I wasn't intentional about fixing it before they went to bed, and if there was a blow up, fixing it before they went to school. I was actually okay with them going to school upset or going to bed mad. Yeah. And that was the most convicting part.
And then wondering why the teachers are calling you.
Right.
So,
no, that's good.
Yeah, and then wondering why if their grades have slipped. Right. And so as I looked, I go, wow, they could do better in that class. And so as I'm sitting there Sunday, I'm going, I bet you part of the thing is they're upset when they went to school at my dad and we didn't fix this thing. He's supposed to love me, believe in me, but yet he's upset at me. I'm upset at him. And so it just ruins my whole day.
Yeah, at minimum, we're not helping.
Right.
You may not be hurting it, but at minimum, you're not helping.
Right.
And that's the reality that I think so many people miss out on. I'm the same way. Obviously, my mom and my dad. That was never a thing for me. My dad always spoke life into our identity. We never suffered those things. And but we've been in ministry long enough. I mean, you look at how the way some of these kids are, the life that they're living right now. It's like, oh my gosh, man. But one of the things that gives us a lot of sympathy, and I think that's why it helps cultivate the conversation for these parents, is that at the end of the day. Every parent that does that had it done to them.
Right.
And it's like, me and Pastor Dan, we talk about people functioning in their dysfunction.
Yep.
How abnormal things become normal. You know what I mean? It's like they don't know, or at least you feel like you should know. And that's what we talked about on Sunday, where it's like, listen, you have an excuse, if that's the way you were raised, but I'm bringing this to your attention now, and now you don't have an excuse if you hand it to your kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if this is the first time you're hearing about this, okay, but now you've heard it, and you got to do something with this. You know what I mean? You can't keep passing that on. And I think that even, the interesting part is even for Pastor Dan, right? Never attacked my identity, never spoke down to me in that way, never caused me to doubt myself. But if I had not been intentional, if the grace of God had not led me through it, and if I had not seen something different out of my mom, that worrier gene that we talked about on Sunday, that what can go wrong will go wrong and all that stuff, I would have inherited that. And that can be just as damaging for some people as a lack of identity or seeing their selves physically wrong or whatever. So all that to say, I just think it's super important that we do that.
And I don't know this for a fact, but it's just like with kids, younger kids coming out of toddlers and stuff, play. Kids learn through play.
Yeah.
Right? So play is very important with creativity and all these things. And as you get older, I'm thinking through back to my childhood. When I was young and I still played with toys and stuff, I was big with I love toy guns and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And we lived out in the country, but it was in my head. I remember at that age, if you asked me what do you want to do when you get older, I'd have said something like, I want to be an FBI agent or something at that time. Because I like the toy guns and I like the movies like that or whatever. And then of course as you kind of grow out of that.
Yeah. But
I remember still being young. And I know we've talked about this on the podcast at some point, but I remember telling my dad, I want to be the CEO of a company. Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he never was you don't have the grades to get into a school. Never. In fact, we were in Barnes & Noble one day, and we're just walking around, and there was a book that said how to become CEO. and my dad bought it for me, and then wrote a little note in the front page. Like I'm 10, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, to me, that's
game changer.
how you parent.
Absolutely.
And whether he knew how good of a thing that was. And I remember, and I read the book, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And it was very just like practical. I'm like, I'm years away from any of the things in that book having to apply to my life.
Yeah.
But it was like he didn't say that's stupid. And I wonder if there's a level of that that's almost like where for like a 5-year-old who's playing that creative and learning as you're getting 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, you're figuring stuff out. Oh wow. Oh wow.
It just got real. It just got real.
The good stuff is here.
The good stuff is here. Let's go. Oh my gosh.
The good stuff is here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Gio.
Gio.
This is the owner of Tacos El Fluffy.
Bit, Gio. Get in this camera here. Yeah. This is our guy.
And so this is our guy. Literally, you won the restaurant won some award, right? Just this year for 2023
2020
at Entrecon, right?
Here, take a seat for a minute.
Yeah, take a seat, Gio. Come on.
Come on. Talk about it.
I saw him at Entrecon, which is a local business entrepreneur conference. But you won Small Business of the Year or something, right?
We won Entrepreneur of the Year.
Entrepreneur of the Year.
Yeah.
Love that.
So, listen, we're in the presence of royalty, guys, right? And so, taco royalty, Mexican food royalty. And
taco just makes everything better. Just taking life one taco
put that
at
on
a
a
time.
T-shirt.
Listen,
sell it.
the homemade tortillas are fantastic. Drop your address.
We are off of North Pace Boulevard, 707 North Pace Boulevard, Pensacola, Florida, 32505.
Yeah, he's across from
Saigon.
Walgreens,
Blue Angel School of Music.
Yeah, right next to Blue
right
Angels.
here.
Telling you guys, I've learned, and I made a post about this last week. I said, listen, if you want to have some good Mexican food, just walk into Tacos El Fluffy and say, Gio, feed me. And I don't even know what the name of that plate was, but it was fantastic. Best thing I've ever eaten here. So it was just great.
So what do we got here?
So today, I always say keep it simple sometimes. So I brought out a taco platter, some steak tacos, al pastor tacos. We process our own meats. Every Monday we're closed on Mondays, but what we're doing on Mondays is we're actually processing our
Prepping for the week.
Wow.
Yeah, come on.
We make our own tortillas on the spot. So these are from
Jesus.
scratch. No added anything, just straight up masa and water and a lot of love. That's our secret ingredient.
Love.
Yes.
All right, well, let's
Thank you guys.
thanks,
Yeah,
man.
thank you, Gio, for having us. So,
Rick. Look at these plates.
yes,
Oh my
fancy.
I'm gonna steal this one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, what's what?
Yeah.
Barbacoa?
Barbacoa, al pastor,
Pastor.
chicken,
Chicken.
asada. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
See, you didn't think I knew all that.
I was surprised.
Shocked.
Hey, we're making some napkins, though.
I got him right here.
Oh.
I grabbed a little container.
Yeah.
Wow.
I am going to get this tacos at Pastor because this is so good too.
I haven't had a good taco in a while.
Oh my gosh.
Tamales.
Oh, goodness.
And you could not leave out one of our best things, our tamales. We make those in-house every day.
Hey, let's go. Tamales made in-house every day.
Pork, jalapeno cheese, and chicken.
Oh,
Or actually pork, jalapeno cheese, and chicken.
come on.
Wow.
Gio, you're the man.
Wow, this is
y'all
so
watch
good.
us eat for a
I'm
minute.
sorry, guys. This is
We're going to take a break from talking for just a second. Oh my gosh.
which one's that one?
Pastor.
No.
Phenomenal.
I got that.
Phenomenal.
So definitely, if you're in the Pensacola area, come see Gio. Phenomenal food.
Well, he's like young too. He's in his 20s, right?
I think so.
Late 20s. He was in the military. I think he was in the Air Force or Navy. He was in the Navy. And so he's a veteran. And so opened it up his own business and just thriving
Killing it.
here. Absolutely amazing.
Oh my gosh. Kyle, you getting a taco?
Yeah, don't.
I haven't had the chicken tacos yet. I've had the tacos al pastor.
So I'm usually not a big chicken taco fan because it's usually too dry. But this chicken is phenomenal.
I love it.
Is that chicken? No.
No, that's steak, barbacoa,
Yeah, whatever. Just grab whatever you want.
He's gonna take the plate. He's gonna take the plate.
Oh.
Well, here, I'm good. Yeah, take that, and we'll grab another one.
Oh.
Use that.
We'll just walk out of frame, grab one, come back.
Yeah.
So here's the deal. We all know about the taco truck on Davis,
Right.
Al Asador.
They're good. They're good.
If I've always loved them for the steak. I want steak tacos when I go
Right.
there. Their asada is the best. So I'm gonna compare. Good.
And
This is fantastic.
Kyle gets good Mexican food.
Yes,
Oh,
he
that's
does.
true.
That's
Your
right.
wife, yeah.
So how does it compare to her cooking? Oh, okay. But her mom does, right? Sometimes? Okay.
My goodness. The El Pastor is just
I think the winner here is the El Pastor.
Oh,
eating El Pastor with El Pastor.
Barbacoa is really good too as well. So
Barbacoa is just my least favorite of
Meat?
the Mexican meats. I don't know why, but yeah.
right, that's true. Which one's which are these?
Pork,
Pork.
cheese, chicken.
Yo, this pork.
Let me get a fork.
God, we get what'd you eat? What'd you get? This one? This is steak, that's barbacoa? Yeah. My God.
That's amazing.
It's fantastic.
My God. If you're watching this, you know what you got to do for lunch next week. Or this week even.
Yeah. Or Saturday or Sunday.
Are they open? Are they open? What are their hours here?
He does breakfast too.
Yeah, they have breakfast, killer breakfast, chilaquiles. I don't know their hours. Hey, Gia, what are your hours?
We're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
And Saturdays 9 to 9 and Sundays 9 to 6.
Perfect. Perfect.
So Tuesday through
Tuesday through Friday, 8 a.m.
8 a.m. to 9 p.m.
And then Saturday, Sunday, 9 a.m.
to 6.
to 6 to 9 p.m.
Saturday, 9 to 9.
Saturday, 9 to 9. And
Sunday,
then Sunday,
9
9
to
to
6.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on.
Woo, Jesus,
This
it's so
is
good.
great.
We do breakfast all day too.
Breakfast all day.
Oh wow! So if you're
Yeah.
a late riser,
Yes. Mm-hmm. You guys good? You guys
That
need
pork is
anything?
great.
More
Great.
tacos, anything?
I think we're good.
Great. Oh my gosh.
it's fantastic.
And here's what's cool. Gio will be coming, I think, this Sunday
Oh, word?
to the 8 o'clock service. So he had mentioned about he's going to try to come try us out.
Chicken and then jalapeno cheese.
You know, not enough people do tamales.
They really are. Yep. Every Christmas and actually Thanksgiving, I order them from here, and I go and I take them home. So-
Weird statement. No. I'm going to say a weird statement. You know who actually has pretty good tamales? Lost Pizza.
Huh?
Stop.
I know.
I would have never given the opportunity to try it.
Daniel Cook told me. I was
Yeah.
like, how did you even find out? But he gave me one of his, and I was like,
Wow. And they got a new location downtown, right?
They do.
Yeah, I saw that the other day driving by. So, my gosh, this is so good.
Well, it's been a long time. Last time I was here, I was with you. That's been a while.
Yeah. And if you ask for the Rick special, PB will probably get one soon, but the Rick special is
Uh-oh.
actually homemade tortillas. So you get a dozen of homemade flour, and they're large as well. So I come in about once a month and grab
Really?
a dozen. I was the first one. So when they opened up, I was here within a couple of days, and then I was the first one to ever ask for a dozen of homemade tortillas. So that's why that's why he calls it the Rick special.
You just
There you
stay at
go.
home and make burritos or something at the house?
how
Yeah.
big?
I mean, they're probably about big as this plate. I mean, they're massive.
And
Massive.
they're like fluff, like good ones like this here.
So they're different. Like yeah, those are corn.
There's corn mousse, yeah.
The other ones are flour. So I mean, they're just, whew. So
Are they low carb, gluten free?
I doubt they're low carb and gluten free. I'll tell you that right now. So, but we'll take them home. And so on Saturdays as a family, we cook breakfast as a family. And so we'll make bacon, eggs, whatever. And so then I bring that in. So
Come on, dude.
I killed that.
Oh, yeah.
That pineapple drink.
you should try the mixed one with the hibiscus. It's great.
It's so good. So, everybody wants to know where we eat. These are places we eat.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Put Tacos El Fluffy on your list to go try out.
Yeah.
If you haven't been here just yet.
Skip Vallarta's next time.
Yeah,
and go
skip
to Taco Bell.
Vallarta's.
Yeah, all day.
All day. Skip Vallarta's, skip La Hacienda. I mean, they're okay, but you want real authentic food?
No.
Like my family's coming in town in April. And so my sister-in-law's family's from Mexico, and they do authentic. And so
Let's go.
she's like, take me to the best authentic place. And I'm like, we're going to Tacos El Fluffy. So
So good.
yeah, so good. But,
Kyle's having a ball over there.
oh, yeah.
Kyle wasn't kidding when he took that plate, boy. He said, Kyle said, thank
Kyle's
you.
in heaven between that drink. Oh, listen, John's pulling up, and I don't know how much tacos are left, how many tacos are left. So
Where did he go?
That's his fault.
I don't know.
Where did he go? Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, somebody on his team.
Okay, got it.
Ministry never stops, ladies and gentlemen.
Never stops.
So, yeah, we took a pause talking about Sunday. Talking about all this amazing food we're eating.
Yep.
Oh, darn. Another tamale.
Tamale fell on your plate.
Crazy. It's the darndest thing.
You want a tamale over here? You got one left. Delicious.
There you go.
Yeah, that was good. That was
What
good.
an inopportune time to leave, John.
There's something on me.
Yeah.
Nerd alert.
Go ahead.
What were we talking about? Sunday.
That's what
Sunday.
we're talking about Sunday.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Sunday's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. But
It was good. Now we're listen. We're gearing up. Easter's
For
coming up.
Easter.
gearing up for Easter?
Here's the deal. Number one, the Easter egg hunt is Saturday. The Saturday before Easter.
Not this Saturday.
Yeah,
Not
the
the
30th.
the 30th.
The 30th.
It's always a good time. Get your kids registered. Go to the website or go to mytc.life. Get your kids registered. Invite your family, friends, neighbors, whatever. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Everybody.
Now, here's a good question. If people are watching and they're not a part of our church, do they still need to go register for the
Yes.
event? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that helps us nominate kids. So,
Right.
So we'll talk about how we're different in our egg hunt,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it, which people like, is we do it in zones based on age.
Okay.
So it's not a free for all. So you got your 12-year-olds get all the eggs, and the 3-year-olds don't get any.
Right.
We break it up into zones by kid, and every kid is going to get a bunch of eggs. So we every kid we know. So the registration just helps us manage ahead of time and get the zones ready and eggs and all that.
So,
So
mom and dad don't have to hear the kids screaming in the car because one kid got 50 and one kid got
No, that's smart. That's smart.
So we do it that way. It seems to work really well. So yeah, please register. And then Sunday for Easter, it's gonna be
We
a
got
good
4
day.
services.
We do.
I mean, God has just been doing amazing things in our church. We're having over 1,200 people on campus, 1,207 last week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know what our numbers were this week.
A little bit lower, but
a little bit
it was
lower,
over
but still over
1,100.
1,000. Yeah, 1,100.
Just right under 11, I think.
Yeah,
Right.
So we issued a challenge. We're inviting every person that's part of Transformation Church to bring 2
to bring 2 guests.
unsaved people.
Right, that's right.
So you can invite friends that are saved too if you want to, by all means.
Right.
But
What if they were once saved?
why are you doing this, bro? Why would you do this on this podcast?
That's a different podcast.
No. Yeah, bring somebody who's going to be great. We had services at 8, 9:30, 11,
And 12:30.
12:30. I can
Right.
never remember.
Yeah. So like
8, 9:30, 11, 12:30.
Right. And we just
Full
gearing
day.
up because eventually we're going to have to go to 4 services on a Sunday
that
morning.
might be a normal thing soon.
Right, absolutely.
Are y'all dressing up for Easter?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna wear a suit.
I didn't think about
I got a new
that.
blue suit that I really like. I'm gonna wear it.
Okay, I may try to wear like a suit with some white shoes, you know, like a gold buckle.
Oh, yeah. Come on,
Hey,
Bishop.
Hey, I told you guys.
Hey, $50. We can all get-
I sent that link
we
to
can
all
all
of
be
us.
bishops for
$50. You know, so
I got 5 on it.
ooh, that's a good song too. So
I think I'm gonna wear a suit. Maybe no tie, but definitely a suit.
Like just like a sports coat.
No, the pants too. But
The pants too?
The whole
Okay.
thing, yeah.
I was talking to somebody yesterday, and he was he onboarded for our service leader, right, for the greeter team, and we were talking about people coming in for the first time. I go, do you know how I always pick out a first time person at our church? He goes, how? I go, the suit. I said, somebody shows up with a suit and tie. I go, let me guess,
you're new.
This is your first time, and they're like, how did you know? I go, it's the tie. It's the tie that does it.
Except for you get Randy.
Yeah,
Randy
Etheridge.
Yeah.
He dresses pretty.
That's because a lot of times he's going to a meeting afterwards.
To a meeting.
But,
Yeah.
but he'll have a suit on occasion.
Yeah.
Or Tommy, with his not a suit but like a tie,
Like a tie,
dress
yeah.
shirt, a
Dress
sweater.
sweater and whatever.
Yeah, he
else
always looks
layered
sharp
up.
too. Yeah.
It's a cardigan. Thanks for noticing.
Greatest movie of all time.
day.
Yeah.
Pull over.
It's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
What a movie.
What a movie.
a
Anyway,
great movie.
so
We have Easter coming up.
Oh, the one thing I was going to say about the Easter egg hunt too is for all UTC Dream Teamers out there, you can register to serve at the
Yes.
Easter egg hunt, and
Oh, yeah.
even if you serve at the Easter egg hunt, you can still. They've got it set up to where you can step away from your zone if your kids are going to do an Easter egg hunt too. So like,
Right, and still participate.
so you can still participate with your kids
Yep.
and serve. So go to mytc.life. Jesus. And serve.
Right.
Yeah, the food's get. Yeah, it's, all right. We're good. Go to mytc.life and you can serve at the event and register to
still-
attend the event.
okay.
So there's 2 registrations we definitely want to get you guys to capitalize on. So,
For sure.
but yeah, man, it's it's right around the corner.
And let's do that sooner than later.
Yes.
If
Yes,
possible.
please.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be
You
great.
know.
That'd be great.
So and then then we have the Easter services, all 4 services. We got some really cool things happening. Our production team's working hard.
Oh, really?
I wish we could turn that camera around right now. I'm going to take a picture of this. Our production team is working hard. I'm going to post this picture to my Instagram story so you can see how hard. But
Hey, now this is when you got it made though. You just
Free tacos.
hit record.
Hit record. So
yeah, so
you want to try this? Like take my straw out and put your straw in. I don't backwash at all. So promise.
I hate that word, by the way.
Oh well,
What
I don't
word?
spit. I don't know. See what you think.
It's good.
It's good. Not as good as just
No.
the other one.
Nope.
So
Of course, I've had the hibiscus before. Not the biggest fan of the hibiscus.
yeah,
It tastes a little too
hibiscusy.
earthy or something, like too natural.
Oh, okay, got it. Too healthy.
natural.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I need some,
I eat some artificial stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not my thing. It's good. It's
It's
better
good.
mixed, but this pineapple is the jam.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Got it.
But I mean, pineapple's good.
Yeah, pineapple's still good.
But yeah. So, anyways, here we are, El Fluffy. Y'all come down and see them. Surely they're on social media and all
Oh,
that.
yeah,
too.
they're on
It's
social.
Facebook,
They're
Instagram.
fantastic, yeah.
Come out and see them. Y'all got anything else? We're gonna get out of here and let them clean up.
No, we have talked about Easter. Talked about this past Sunday. I mean,
Hey, what else? Then we'll get a good break till Christmas, right?
Yeah.
so they
And
say.
everything will slow down.
They've been saying that since I've been here for a year and a half.
go
They just
through-
slow down. I'm like,
So they've
"It
been saying that
doesn't."
since I've been here. When I was 13.
We'll cruise through the summer, and it'll
Yeah.
be good. That would be
That would
go.
be dope.
TC hits
That'll be
the
a no
open
kid. That'll be a
sea.
no kid
Wow.
situation when we
Open
do that.
TC
So,
on the open sea.
I try to.
We gotta look into that.
TC on the open sea,
Y'all ever been on a
doing
cruise?
services live from the
It's
cruise.
fun.
I
For,
love
the,
the
for the
cruise.
money, it's fun.
Oh yeah, I think it's the best bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you
I'm
get
actually
on
scared
that
of
boat
cruises.
and you realize all this food is included, it's worth it.
It's
for
worth
that.
it. Yeah.
Actually scared of cruises.
Really?
Yeah, like
Because you saw the-
rogue
because
waves
you saw the
and all that
Titanic?
stuff.
Or-
yeah,
Rogue
something like,
wave?
like rogue waves and stuff.
That's illogical.
No, it's a real thing.
Is it?
I mean, it is. It's like a 1 in 6 billion chance, but it's but there's one.
There's. Yeah.
So you're telling me
you're
there's
telling
a
me I
chance?
still have a chance.
Yeah.
oh my god.
That's illogical.
Oh my god.
I'm going on.
More like 1 in a million.
Yeah.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
River
I'd do that in
cruise?
Europe. The one in Europe?
Doing what?
A
Absolutely.
river cruise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Those are smaller boats though, right? Like they're
Yeah.
little, like
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Hence the name. Yeah. You're on a river. Yeah.
I talked to this guy in my lead class who recently was talking about. He went on one last year and said it was amazing.
A river cruise?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Up in Europe through Germany.
Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome.
My goal is to take Tiffany on an Alaskan cruise next year for our 20-year anniversary.
My parents
Yeah.
are going one soon.
I was looking at Mediterranean.
Okay.
Fly over. Nah.
See? That's why Ash ain't going, right?
Yeah, but like one out of a.
Kyle's saying that's where the Mediterranean is where ships
Yeah, because
capsize.
that's where the rogue waves come from.
The Mediterranean.
Yeah, the Mediterranean. So.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think. Yeah.
The word rogue is Mediterranean for. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yes, none of that scares me. I'd be on that. I'd still go.
Yeah.
Do you think like you ever watched a movie like Titanic?
I love Titanic.
And obviously what happens at the
sinks.
end.
Yeah,
it
spoiler
sinks.
alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all the people and then they even give the figure out of how many thousand people only like 16 survived.
Right.
Do you think you'd have been one of the 16?
Not a chance.
I don't know.
You wouldn't? Mm-mm. Why not?
I don't know. I don't know if I could have like looked at like these kids and stuff and been like, get out of the way.
Well, I don't think that you have to like kill others to survive, but I mean
It's between me and Rose, though. I mean, Rose is going overboard. She.
Oh, I'll tell you right now, we sharing that door.
Yeah, that's right. We share in the door.
We're sharing
so,
the door.
there was room for both.
We could have been playing
She
spades on that
she was
door.
selfish, and so
he put her up there.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So
No, I just you ever wonder like would you have survived that?
I never really thought about it. So
I saw a meme the other day, and it was like, "Don't tell me height makes a difference in a relationship." And it was a picture of Rose and Jack, and Rose was like 5'6", and Jack was like negative 36,000 feet or something.
oh, that's terrible.
Oh, yeah. So,
That's funny. Anyways, all right then. Well,
all right, hold on. We got to vote. What was your favorite taco?
we're
El
voting.
Pastor.
Tacos El Pastor was my favorite one.
same.
Yeah.
El Pastor was good. What about you, Kyle? Barbacoa from Kyle. John, I don't even know what you ate.
He had the barbacoa.
John likes the barbacoa too. So
I'm pretty sure.
honestly, everything I ate was just stinking delicious. So
Yeah.
shout out to Gio.
And
Tacos
especially
El
the
Fluffy.
drinks as well.
The
The
steak-
drinks
I
was
wasn't even
great.
ready for this.
steak-
I was
yeah.
not ready for this at all. I'm not gonna lie.
Steak
to you.
was good too, but the
steak is
the
great.
pasta was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get down here, check our friends out. Tell them you're from Transformation Church and you
Yes.
saw the podcast. I don't know they're going to give you a discount. Just tell them you did.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Listen, how about this? Don't ask for discount. Pay them what the menu says because we're supporting small business.
that's
right.
And
Come
tip
on.
well.
That's right.
Tip well.
Tip
'cause
well.
That's what we do.
And don't come here with
That's
no
right.
attitude on you.
yeah. Be an
nice.
attitude. Stay home.
Yeah.
Yeah. You better bring the light of Jesus in this place with
Yeah,
you.
that's
right.
So,
Yeah, don't ask for a
absolutely.
discount. Don't do that.
No.
We
Support small business.
Support small business.
Support Geo.
Yeah, absolutely. So, all right, guys. Well, Justin.
Yep, you can find us online, transformationchurch.com or social media at Transformation Pensacola.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Rick, as always. Kyle, John,
Glad you're here.
Gio.
You guys are awesome.
Yep, love y'all. We'll catch y'all next time for
Yeah,
another
absolutely.
week, another sermon, another message recap podcast.
Bye.
Great day.